Hey, Lisa Holmes here. Hey, I want to say shout out to everybody. I have been posting my YouTube pages, but for some reason they have been blocked. Probably due to the family, and probably due to what the family feels though that what I'm saying is not feasible to, I guess, the public or on Facebook or whatever. But I wanted to comment on Kawan. Forgive me if I'm saying his name wrong, pronouncing his name wrong. Adams, and I wanted to comment on what he was saying about this gospel thing with these gospel people that's coming out and new gospel artists and transitioning. Some of the rappers that's transitioning in the gospel. I understand what he's saying because I'm just a writer. I'm a lyrics writer, and I have been writing since 2004. Right, I have performed in the, on many stages with my nephew, hip hop dancing. It was kind of hard to promote my nephew, and he wrote his own stuff. He wrote his own material and stuff, and we was the hype people in hip hop, his backup dancers. The family was, and so what I'm commenting on is that when I had tried to put my gospel albums out, hip hop, R&B, and gospel, all of them is gospel lyrics though, but we have every variety in gospel entertainment, music entertainment for the youth, the middle age, and the elderly, right? So I basically base my music on that because it gives something for everybody on the album for gospel. And some people like jazz, blues, classical, pop, rock. I mean, I write it all. So I can understand what he's saying, like, because when I came to the understanding, being a writer and copywriting your stuff and having your own entertainment company and having your own LLC production company with that records your own demos and stuff and creating your own demo software. So they gave me a hard time. They gave me a hard time. They wouldn't even let me through. But as soon as he come from wherever he's coming from, which I know Snoop Dogg family. I know Snoop Dogg family. His godmother name is Miss Shirley Hamilton. And Miss Shirley Hamilton, trust me, Snoop know the word. Snoop has been surrounded by the word since he was a child, And I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it, and then if I didn't meet his godmother. But his godmother has told the story about Snoop. Snoop is a very nice person. He's like a huggy bear. He's a huggy bear, and he's real silly. He really is. Snoop is a real nice person. You know what I'm saying? And it's just he's a proud father. He's a proud husband, and he wants to. And it's nothing wrong with. Hey, stop! There's nothing wrong with changing your scenery. You know what I'm saying? In the music business, there's nothing wrong with it. If you're giving your life to Christ, and like I said, he has been truly covered in the Word since he was little. Okay, he's been truly covered in the Word. You know what I'm saying? Leave it alone, baby. I get it. Emmy, stop. So I understand what the Adams guy is talking about, but because when I tried to present my lyrics library to go into the studio, I had my own studio though, my own home studio, but it was like a no-go because they trying to use my stuff in the church, but they took my name off of the projects. So I'm not accusing anyone, but I understand what Mr. Adam is talking about, where that you got to prove yourself. He said a perfected prayer must study and show thyself approved. And how they should have brought Snoop Dogg out was get him to share sermons with the youth. You know what I'm saying? Because he got young children. He got young adults as children. So get him to like share, you know what I'm saying? Because his son is on the football team and stuff. Snoop did a lot for the community. And he, like I said, if he want to come into the gospel, you know, everybody that is coaching him, anybody who's just is a leadership and teaching him, this is the way how to teach him. Like, let him do some sermons, you know, let him start like off with teaching a class, you know, a youth ministry class and stuff like that. And then that's how you start him off. Don't start him off where that he'll fail at it. You know what I'm saying? And let him take, like, if he's ready for it, because he feels though he could take on the world, really. But everybody can't take on the world, Snoop. So, but he's a real nice person. He really is. And his godmother talked about him to me and my family for many of years. His family stays here in Michigan. His stepsisters and brothers is here in Michigan. Matter of fact, some of them live in Inkster, across from Middlebelt. Middlebelt. So Shirley Hamilton, I got a chance to know her, and I got a chance to know her family, and I got a chance to know that you know, Snoop Dogg and his father was down here in Michigan. So they nice people and stuff like that. He really truly come from a nice background. You know what I'm saying? And like I try to tell people, I understand what Mr. Adam is saying, and I understand that because Snoop Dogg, he could write. He could really write. He could throw down with the get down. But like I said, it's a lot of people that Donnie McClurkin, and my thing is like, you saving young men from a disaster. You know what I'm saying? So I understand Donnie McClurkin and them is trying to save the young men. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to bring the young men in. But do it in a respectable way where that you're not insulting the other ones that's been there and working hard in trying to get into the ministry and trying to get into the music industry of gospel. You know what I'm saying? So don't put him in front of them. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what you're talking about. So I just wanted to comment on that. Okay. See y'all later. God bless y'all.